Hey, good morning everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Concrete with the Hosses. It has been a week since I turned the camera on. We had a 2-week spell of 90-degree weather plus, and just focusing on concrete and not so much the videos. Everybody's getting kind of cranky. I don't think you wanted to hear it, including me. But back at it with the camera today. Here's our project. We dug this out 36 inches down below asphalt and filled it up with number 2 limestone. Tom's bringing down another load of limestone. We have to top this off just a little bit. Did a series of holes. We're going to put some rebar in those holes, bring them out, bend them down 90 degrees. The guys are on that right now, getting set up. We have a couple minutes until it gets noisy here. We were working on this yesterday, and this is a funeral home, and they had a service coming in at 1 o'clock. So they said by 12 o'clock we need you cleaned up and out of here. So that's why we're not totally ready here. And here come the guys right now. Nice and early. Hope the neighbors understand. But today actually looks good. Not to keep harping on the weather, but it'll be the first time that we're only about, I think I heard 85 degrees for the high, and that'll be around 3 o'clock today. So nice cool morning. It's kind of nice working. So let's get started. Okay. Tommy put tie back against here, so that should be real nice to rub up the concrete. Same blue line, same blue line. Ramp. Landing, there's a door going in here. 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. Then they're going to raise all this asphalt up about 6 inches. There's our rebar grid. Now we'll lay some 20s right across it.
We have a bunch of rebar cut at 8 feet, and we need bends at 2 feet. So Jim measured this. That's 2 foot off the ground. Sticking them in, giving them a quick bend. Good work, Jimmy.
Okay. How many more you need in there? Are we about done? Okay. Should be one in here. Good. Is that the last one, or one more coming? Need one here and here?
Yeah, I have a cup for this one here.
Okay. Okay. Let's get one tied right at the peak of these, Elliot. Okay. Bring one right up here in front of your feet, Elliot.
Definitely not try that, Elliot.
What's Elliot not trying?
He wants to try to tie his finger. Well,
Can I have the camera running when you do that?
Elliot, can I get that real quick?
Okay. All right, let's find a couple chairs and we'll get this section up. Did I guess right? 8 yards. Is 8 yards gonna make it? I think so. I think so. Close? Want me to wait? Hold on 1 second. Give Steve a chance to get this board cut and in here. Got a little gap here. I'm gonna do it one more time.
There now.
Got a hammer, anybody?
Got it.
Okay.
Let her fly.
Nice. Making sure nothing's moving. See ya, rebar. I'm glad you put that board in. No, we're good. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's not that much.
Probably don't even do it right there.
Oh yeah, it'll hold. Well, let's take a look. That's before, let's look at after. Okay, we're taking a break up here. It's almost topped off. We got a little 1/4 inch gap right here. So we're just gonna pull the truck over and get a little bit on that, rather than throw all the weight in at once. A little bit. Want to hold up there?
Go back up and fill it all.
Want to pull it up and over? Not really, huh? Okay. All right, everything's holding good. And I think you have enough to finish that. Go ahead and pull a little bit into the blue line, Chris. Make sure we can see that blue line when you're done. Okay. Bring Tony back up here. It's almost over your boot.
Yeah.
One more of those.
Yeah.
So we just let it set, not even 5 minutes, and then already it stopped pushing. You can see how it was mushrooming up under the step, and that stopped. You holding that in?
Oh yeah.
Elliot holding back 4 yards of concrete. Tom bringing him in a little bit, rather than dropping it right next to the form. Swing it up a little bit. There you go. One more of those. Yep, give her a scrape, yep. Good for now?
Yeah.
Okay, concrete is up to the height. I sometimes use 2.
Want it?
Yeah. So Matt pulled a 16-footer, maybe they used a 12, and screeded the sides. Now I can just follow that right down. I like to pull it down, but pulling it up the hill, you can sort of get it more level. A little bit at a time. Right like that. Now we're getting down there.
Get it from in here now?
Yeah, okay. It's getting kind of hard to reach down on there. All the way to the end. All right, a little bit of cleanup. Yeah, he'll wipe, I'm done. Got it. So here's our patio we did a couple weeks ago. Keep in mind this is dirty, dusty back here. So when construction's all done, I walked on it with muddy feet. Did you do this? Let me see your shoes, Elliot. That looks old, huh? Already dry. Elliot would know better than doing that. Okay. Okay, well, we got a minute. Science experiment time. So when we do our exposed aggregate, I always buy surface retarder. Not sure how much that costs. I always just buy it as I need it. I'll make a phone call and find out how much it costs. So we're making a sample, and we'll spray this with regular Coca-Cola.
Regular.
Not diet.
Not diet.
Save that for the rum and Coke. Okay, so we'll see how this looks exposed. If it works as good as our surface retarder. What we should do is side by side, but we don't. Do we have any surface retarder in the truck from the other day?
No, I think it got taken out.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm not gonna run home and get surface retarder, but we'll just take a look at this. If it's close, maybe we'll do side by side, and that'll keep everybody coming back for this crazy, exciting science experiment. All right, moving on it. I just cleaned up the steps. Still really kind of greasy on top. With it being so thick, all the water is coming up to the surface. So we just, and it's so small, we're gonna have it finished in no time. So just waiting to really get on it. Matt's just getting a couple of cuts in. I think 5'3" or 4" was our number. 6 by 5. 1, 2, 3 plus the landing. Here's our science experiment. Just waiting for that to tighten up. Stand back and look at it. Nice and straight, square. Make a quick adjustment. Still early, the body's not that flexible yet.
Up.
One more cut to go. Okay, concrete's finally ready. Everybody gets a square. Now this is all straight broom, obviously no edge marks because it is a ramp, a wheelchair ramp, so we don't want anybody slipping on it. So as you saw, Jim opened that up. Now he wipes that line out. Now it's ready for a broom. Leaving the kickers on for now, just pulling our screws. We put a screw at every side, so we'll get those out. And then last we'll pull the kickers. If we pull this too soon and this sags, right at the start of our aggregate, right about here, you'll see a hairline crack, right down the center. And a lot of times in deep set curb, you'll come in about 2 feet from the curb and you'll see a crack. I'm not saying they poured it too soon, but you're pouring that all monolithic. Now, if the walk needs to move and it's monolithically poured into a curb and the curb can't move, that's when they need a saw cut or a tool cut about 2 feet in. And you know, look around in your local commercial buildings, convenience stores, you usually see a crack in about 2 feet from that curb. Okay, getting some good texture on these steps. We don't want anybody slipping. Beautiful.
Straight.
And even with this gone, maybe you could touch it up. Okay. Attached somewhere.
Hey, what's up?
Okay, just roll it back. Good. Screw gun under there, or did you guys get it?
Got it.
Okay.
There's a screw sticking out on the other side.
Okay, now they can go down and pull these screws while we get rubbing. Good? Tight?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hit it with a float or going good?
It's going pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get this broomed over here.
You've got the other one.
The asphalt is relatively tight.
Asphalt's coming up, yeah, clear to there. You want to snap a string on it, a dry line on it? Okay. Okay, there it is, all done. Fun little project. So that's the top of the asphalt up there. Right at that point, asphalt's going to come down to right here. So you're only going to see a little bit. We were talking about doing our inlays there and just decided not to. Down there, there's hardly anything. So, okay. That's all the screw guns you were hearing, zipping these apart, loaded up. One more project today. Okay. Who wants some pop? Oh, don't spray that, huh? All right, see how it looks. Okay, we're over here at our number 2 project. I'm not going to video a whole lot today. Just going to get prepped, dug out and prepped. Off of the corner of the chimney, we're coming over straight across to about center a window. That'll be a step down onto a patio area here, connecting up to the steps. You can see a big height difference from that. We'd have to bring it over and we'd be up on that post. So we're going to incorporate a step down with a broken stone cantilevered edge on there. Going up to the center of the window, all this gets excavated out and we'll use it for fluff down in here. And get your fingers in there. Every time you pull that trigger, it's 25 cents. So when you can double them up, we want them tied good, but...
Take it out of this bag.
Okay, there's our rebar grid. We came under with shorties. I put a little bend on them to get under. Now when we pick this up in the concrete, we're not hitting the face. We'll still have 3 inches on top of the rebar. If you can see it there. So a little S bend in that. 1, 2, 2 in each bay. 3 going up here. All right, tomorrow, 4 day. I got back to the shop. It's quite early yet. There we go. I don't know if that's any better. It's so scratched up. This truck needs new brakes. I've always done this sort of myself. I don't mind doing the maintenance and it saves me a ton of money. As well as you get under there, now you can look at the tie rod ends. You can look at the ball joints. See if it's leaking any fluids. You can sort of examine it also. I really like doing the simple maintenance on it. The stuff I know how to do. And then if there's any warnings, then I can take it to the professionals and they can, at least I know there's an issue before a breakdown alongside the road happens. We did a recessed garage slab for an alignment machine last year, and they were getting rid of this. So I said, heck yeah, I'll buy it. This thing is antique, but it works good. So they say, this is the first time I'm going to use it. Pull the truck up. No more floor jacks and jack stands in this case. So let's see how it works. I'll set you right here. So it might take me a couple tries to get the pans centered underneath there. Is that going to work with my floorboards or my running boards? That I'm not sure of. Let's see. Hooks to an airline. Push of a lever. Let's take that back down. That went off. Ew, what's that? Is that rainwater? I don't know. Okay, so it's all the way up. Now there is a safety bar. I think I'll throw some jack stands under it also. Okay, there we go. The front was pretty easy. Everything came off nice. New rotors, calipers, brakes. I just need to bleed them. Both sides. All done. So back here, I didn't anticipate getting the parking brake pads, the shoes. So this side, they're a little bit worn. I really don't use them that often. They very seldom need changed, but my truck does have 100,000 miles on it, so they're to the point. As well as this side, the shoe came off down to bare metal. So it's a little bit too late to get these today. I ordered them. They'll set them outside for me. I'll pick them up tonight and I'll be back here tomorrow. So I got the calipers on, lines hooked back up. I didn't want them dripping all night. So these couple of bolts here are just finger tight. I can take that off, hang it, change the parking brake shoes, move the rotors inside. Going good. I like my little stand though, that makes it nice. One thing, as I was walking down the house, I saw our sample sitting on the trailer. Let's get the power washer set up and see how it's going to work. I will set you guys right here. I'll get you closer. Sorry about that. It's a little bit deep. Wow, that's really deep. It worked. It worked very well. It just, I don't know. I think that's a little bit too deep for what we do. Ever in a bind? Regular Coca-Cola. There you go. I'm very surprised. I see other guys doing it that way. Who knows? Maybe you'll see us doing it someday. Okay, maybe I'll do one more test on it. I sprayed this on this morning. It was probably 9 o'clock, and it is about 6 o'clock now, so 9 hours later. We've taken them off, you know, much sooner than that, and it's not that deep. What if I would leave this on overnight? What would happen? That'll be our next experiment. Okay, this is it for real. See you tomorrow.